Hello everybody. Today I'm doing kind of a, well, I was gonna say different kind of video, but it's really not that different. So today what I'm going to be doing is a large haul of K-pop things that I've gotten delivered or I've purchased myself within the past week or so. So yeah, love that for us. I recently went to LA for the KAMP music festival, and a lot of people have been asking me to make a video talking about KAMP, but I also have like a ton of stuff to show you guys, both from like my impulse emotional purchases in LA and just from my newest Korean address package. So we're gonna open all of this today. I'm gonna show you everything that I got, and we're gonna talk about KAMP because I feel like that's gonna be a good time. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna go through the stuff I got in LA first, and then we'll open this massive box of fun stuff. So yes, let me move this out of the way. I went to quite a few stores while I was in Los Angeles, and I'm not doing a proper like KAMP vlog on YouTube. I did do some on TikTok and Instagram, so I recommend checking those out if you want kind of a more of like day-to-day what I ended up doing on every day and kind of like things as it was happening. But yeah, I went to multiple K-pop stores during my trip, and I also went to the Line Friends store, which was so fun. It was definitely like the Line Friends store was definitely on my list of things to do because I'd never been before, even though I've been to LA before. So we'll start with the Line Friends store stuff, just because other stuff has like photo cards and stuff. But I wanted to spend so much money at the Line Friends store. I wanted to spend so much money in general this weekend, which was so bad because I was like, the Line Friends store was so cute and they had so much cute stuff. And I know that like the next time I'm in LA, I'm definitely going back because it was just amazing. But the first thing I bought was this photo card holder, and this is RJ's version. So let me open this for you. Jin is my bias of BTS, and so RJ is his like character. And I couldn't resist when I saw that this was a photo card holder, and it's so soft and it comes with an RJ photo card. Like, are we joking? So yeah, let me just confirm if this fits. Everybody always wants to know like Monsta X photo cards. Do I have a Monsta X photo card available to me? Oh, I do. I have Kihyun. Okay, so this is like a normal size photo card. This is Lino, and I assume he will fit just fine in there, but I do think this is gonna fit Monsta X photo cards, which is really exciting. So yeah, so here's Lino in RJ, and then he doesn't have a sleeve on him, by the way. Kihyun has a sleeve on him, but let's see. Yes, he does fit. He fits perfectly, so that's so exciting that it fits both Monsta X photo cards and normal album photo cards. So yeah, that was the first purchase. It was actually the last thing I found while I was walking around, but I was like, oh, I need the photo card holder. I'm not leaving without the photo card holder. Are we kidding? I'm not leaving without the photo card holder. So, oh, it's so soft, and oh. I don't remember how much this was. I literally like feel like I blacked out in there. I don't remember prices of anything. The next thing I got is this mug warmer, which has RJ's face on it. Like, is this y'all know I love my coffee, and I also love having a warm cup of tea at night. It's like the best way. I have lavender tea every night, and it's like the best way to end my day. It's just like so nice to have a warm cup of something at the end of the day that's like meant to kind of mellow you out a little bit. And I also like love lavender. I'm on such a lavender kick currently. But yeah, I don't even know if this is like battery operated or if I plug it in or something, but yeah, I'm sure you've seen these. They're pretty popular these days. Oh, looks like it has a plug. Okay, cool. Stop, it's so cute. My apartment is such a mess since I came back from vacation. But this is the RJ mug warmer. Are we kidding? Yeah, it looks like you just plug it in, and then there's a little power button here. It's so cute. I'm so happy about this. Oh my god. I saw this and I was like, oh, I need, it was the same with the photo card holder. I was like, I'm not leaving without this. Like, are we joking? And then the last thing I got from the line store, even though I wanted to literally buy everything in there, was this little cafe clock. So this is RJ, of course, as well. And it shows the I mean, it's a clock, so it's a digital clock, and I love this because I recently, when I first moved into this apartment, I bought one of those, like, white number, I'll post a picture of it. Y'all know what I'm talking about, though. I bought one of those, and I hated it because it's so bright, and I am someone who, if it's not completely dark in my room, I, like, can't sleep. So it was driving me crazy. I, like, couldn't sleep. So I got rid of it, and I've been looking for a new desk clock. I have a clock on my nightstand, but when I'm sitting at my desk, which is like all the time, I'm always sitting at my desk. I mean, I have my phone, but like, I don't know. I wanted a clock, and this one was so cute, and I feel like it'll look really good on my desk because I have a lot of like blues and purples and things going on here. So, oh, they really secured this. They really said, you're not stealing this from the Line Friend store. The security in the Line Friend store, insane. We had to like show our receipts before we could leave, and I was like, what is this? The thing about being in Los Angeles versus like my hometown, not that I was born here or anything, but like the place where I currently live, is that it's just like the security level is just so different because it just needs to be, and I just wasn't used to it. I was trying to buy a phone charger at Target at one point, and I went up to the employee there, and I was like, do I have to ask you to unlock the phone chargers? And he was like, oh yeah, I have to unlock them for you. And I was like, okay. I was like, obviously I'm not from here. He thought it was really funny. He was like, yeah, I can tell that you're not from here because you asked me if I needed to unlock it. But yeah, so I'm gonna set this up. He's so cute though. It looks like it's battery operated, and then also it's like a USB, so I assume you could do either or both, and then that's how you like set the time. But wow, literally so precious. I'm in love. But yeah, that was everything I got at the Line Friend store. I had the best time. I wish I hadn't been. I was late to getting there, like meeting my friends, so everyone was pretty much done shopping by the time I got there, so I didn't really spend a ton of time in there, but it was a great experience. And I would like to go back next time I'm in Los Angeles, whenever that is. Okay, next we're gonna do the stuff I got at the K-pop store. So I haven't even talked about KAMP at all. I'm getting there, I promise. We're gonna have to like pull photo cards and stuff out of this stuff, so I'll chat more about it during that. But anyways, first of all, I went to quite a few stores while I was in Los Angeles, and one of the shop owners recognized me and was like, do you want some Wano freebies? And I was like, of course. I didn't even buy anything Wano related while it was there, but they gave me a full set of Wano freebies, so shout out to them. They were so sweet, and they gave me like the mini cards of Wano too. So we have some Facade, we have some Love Sin 2, some Obsession. We got all the Wano. We have all the Wano. But yeah, so they gave me a full set as well. And then for other freebies, I also got a full set of treasure postcards, which I was like, holy cow. Thank you so much. But yeah, here's all of the members. And then there's also Mashiho, and Yedam is in here somewhere as well too. There's Yedam. But yeah, so that was fun. They gave me all the members, including the 2 inactive members. I really liked that. First, we'll go through my treasure pulls just because I feel like they'll be the least exciting. Anyway, so I went to Camp LA, and it was supposed to be like, oh, do I have this card already? It was supposed to be a really good festival. It was supposed to be that was going to change K-pop in the United States and kind of open more doors to events like that happening in the US, and let me tell you that it really did not end up that way, and I'm sad about it. But yeah, I'll go ahead and throw up a list of all the artists that were supposed to be at Camp LA, and then I'll throw up a list of everyone who actually was at Camp LA. So it basically ended up being a flop. I mean, I don't want to say it like that because the groups that did go were so good, and I'm just like really happy I got to see. Oh, I've definitely pulled this card before, so RIP, this is a duplicate. I mean, people have been doubting this festival for a while for multiple reasons, but it got really, really bad. And I just feel like a lot of people who were there let the internet affect the festival itself. Because the first day I get there and I pull up to the parking lot and the guy is like, parking's $50. And I'm like, all right. Oh, this is a new GQ card. So cute. And he's like, oh, you're not gonna argue with me? And I was like, well, no. I was like, I have to park my car. So like, you know, this is Los Angeles, like whatever. We're literally, like, if you've never been to the Rose Bowl, like there's literally no other places around there to park your car besides like event parking lots. And event parking is expensive, and we're in Los Angeles. I was prepared to pay $50 because online parking was $40 and it was the same lot. So it was like if you pre-bought parking, you saved $10 or whatever. And the guy was like, you know, you're the first person in like over an hour that hasn't argued with me about the price of the parking lot. And I was like, well, you didn't choose it. And he's like, I'm aware. And I was like, this is ridiculous. So I think that he, like, the staff experienced a lot of really like upset people, and like it wasn't the venue staff's fault. They were not involved. They were just doing their job. That guy was just trying to charge me for parking, which, like, whatever at the end of the day. But I also saw a lot of people complaining about parking, and I was like, I feel like that's the last thing you should be complaining about. It's not KAMP's fault. It was expensive, but it was the Rose Bowl. You know, like, it was a lot of money for parking. But if you had gotten there at like noon and you left at like 10 o'clock at night, like, you know, I don't know. I just feel like I saw a lot of like really like frustrated staff members while I was there who weren't involved in KAMP at all, just like venue staff members. That just makes me really sad because they're not the ones that are causing us the frustration. Like, I just really hated how so many people like seemed upset about it. Overall, like I said, the performances were really good. I saw, the next thing I'm gonna open are like, whatever these things are, the playing card versions, the SMC, it says on the back, SMC and the Nemo versions. This is the Nemo version. Yeah, overall, the performances were good. I thought that the like stands were good too. Like, we did a little bit of walking around like in between sets, and, you know, we got some food and some drinks, and there was definitely like enough to look at and enough to do, and it just felt like there was nobody there to like enjoy it, which was kind of sad. Oh, is this random? We got Johnny's sticker, and then what is this? Just like a little fold out two baddies thing. But yeah, it was a shame because watching the performances, I was like, man, this festival had so much potential because all of the audio, the visuals, the stages, it was all done really, really well. So it's just a shame that like not a lot of people got to be there to experience it. And oh, did I pull Utah's random photo card? I did. Oh, also the members have like mini members on the back. I don't know if I'm gonna store Johnny and Jungwoo for this, but we'll see. We'll see how I feel. Photo that's like, it's a little thicker than a lucky draw actually. But yeah, looks like I pulled Utah. So yeah, I thought the performances overall were really good. I'm really sad I didn't see Monsta X. Like, not even gonna lie about it. I'm really sad I didn't see Monsta X. But I saw a lot of groups like that and a lot of artists that I've never seen before. I saw Chungha for the first time and she was incredible. Like, holy cow, Miss Chungha. I saw P1 Harmony for the first time. I have a couple friends who like really, really love P1 Harmony, and so I've always been like curious about them. But I think honestly, like, they did a really good job. They were the opening act not both days, just on the first day. They were the opening act on the first day. And God bless their hearts because the energy was so bad on the first day. People were just so pissed, I just feel like. Like, the energy was so bad up until like Momoland came out and they were like the third act. That new boy group, T1, not new, they're from like 2021 or whatever, but that T1419 group, God bless their hearts because this is their first time performing overseas ever. First time being in America for probably the majority of the members. And they definitely got the short end of the stick because I just feel so bad for them. They just experienced like all of the, like, so many audio issues. So they like came out on stage and they started playing their song from like the middle of the song, and I don't think anybody noticed for a while, but the members were just kind of frozen, like standing there, and they were just like, what do we do? Like nobody really knew. Like they tried to like look backstage, and it took them a few minutes to turn the music off, but they just like weren't sure how to recover from that. And then they got asked the question. So they did a little interview for them, which like nobody else got a little interview, but I was like, maybe it's because they don't have a huge discography. Like, I don't know. Anyways, and a lot of people here don't know them. So like, that's fine. This is cute. They're probably the least known group here besides the I don't even know, that Lapalis group probably would have been like, I assume they would have also gotten a little interview, but they weren't there. So they did a little interview and they were like, who's the best dancer of the group and who's the best whatever. And then the translator, who was also acting as the MC, which was an odd experience, she was like, who's the best BTS impersonator? And she said it in English and then she said it in Korean, and none of the members really understood the question, or they were too stunned to speak. Because what kind of question was that? And it wasn't like they had been leading. Oh, we pulled Mark for the sticker for this. It wasn't like they had been leading kind of that direction. Like, it was a very random, like, out of nowhere thing. And I was sitting next to a huge army, and she was just like so upset about that question. Like, everybody around me was like, what the heck was that question? Like, why would you do that to them after already messing up like their music and already like giving them kind of a bad start to this? They all seemed a little like shaken up, and people cheered so loudly for them when we finally got the music to work, because it happened twice. Like, they were like, oh my gosh, we messed up the music, and then they turned it off, and then they started playing it again from the exact same spot, and the members were like, no, like, this is not what we want. But yeah, so that was a lot. But let's look at these photo cards. But yeah, also the first day I noticed I was 15 minutes late because I was under the assumption it wasn't going to start on time, and I was kind of late to getting back to my hotel and getting ready. But oh, we got Tae. Look how cute he is. So no Johnny or Jungwoo look. I just kind of wanted to see if I could pull them. Also, the translator did a really bad job of talking over the members. Like, she didn't really wait for them to finish speaking. They just had like a really hard time, I feel like. And I was there 15 minutes late, and I feel like the security was questionable. They had a clear bag policy, which my clear bag matched the clear bag policy. But a lot of people were just walking in. They didn't ask to look at my bag, and I have like a decently sized clear bag. They didn't ask to look in my bag. They didn't ask for me to stop at all. The woman barely remembered to scan my ticket. The only reason like she did was because I held my ticket up to her, and she was like, oh yeah, and she scanned my ticket, and I was kind of like, what? I also bought this Johnny version. I'm getting Jungwoo from a Japanese group order for this album, but I didn't have Johnny yet, so I went and I grabbed him. But yeah, so I was just like, ooh, I don't really know how I feel about this, because like, I know this isn't like a huge event anymore, like not a ton of people are coming anymore, but also like, I just feel like security should still be good. Like, no matter what, like, security, you should be trying to keep the artists and the people there safe no matter what. And again, I don't know if maybe they just had like a really tough day, like with a lot of like really frustrating people, and so they were just also really frustrated by the time I got there. Like, I have no idea. I got there fairly late because I decided to go do some other things like the day of, and go to Hollywood and stuff the day of, so I was 15 minutes late, but you know, it was fine. I still saw like the second half of Pew and Harmony's oh, you get 2 cards? Oh, right, because is this a US press? Oh, so I got this Utah card, and I also got Tae. So Utah and Tae are the only members who like me, apparently. Day 1 was a very interesting experience. However, during Momoland set, it rained, and like at the beginning of Momoland set, like before they came out, because like I said, before every artist there was like a 15-minute break, and during one of the 15-minute break before Momoland, we decided to go like walk around and get a drink, and look at like the boots a little bit, and then we were gonna come back for Momoland, but then it started raining while we were getting our drinks, so we just decided to like stay under cover for a little bit, and then it stopped raining within like 15 minutes. It wasn't really raining for that long, so we went back to our seats, right? Nobody was checking seat tickets, so people could sit pretty much anywhere. The only thing they really like had regulations with were the floor. Like they wouldn't let you go on floor unless you had the proper like ticket and wristband and whatever, which is fair. But yeah, so we come back halfway through Momoland set, and they're having like mic issues, and they weren't even supposed to perform that day. They were added on last minute. Them and T1419 were added on last minute because so many artists couldn't make it. I don't need these. But I bought them because they're so cute. When we got back from Momoland set, it felt like people were kind of relaxing a little bit. People were starting to enjoy the concert a little bit. And Momoland are so cute. So, you know, they're just so precious. Like I walked out of there being like, thanks Momoland. Like you did a great job. And you guys had such a positive attitude for getting off of a plane, coming to a venue where you had so many issues, and like performing an extra day that you originally weren't going to perform at all. Like they just did like so good, and their songs were so good too. Like everything they performed was so good. And of course hearing Boom Boom in person was just amazing. I loved it. I fell in love with Nancy, who was the redhead, and I just like loved her. I just thought she was the sweetest person ever, and she was just like very genuinely excited to be there. And I was just like, thanks for being just excited to be here, because I think her being excited to be there made a lot of other people be like, you know what, like we're having a fun time, right? And then after Momoland was iKON, and iKON were just like so excited to be there. iKON were so excited to be there, and I was like, you're like the only, like besides like a couple members of Momoland who were just like so excited to be there. I was like, thanks iKON for being so excited to be there. And now that like T1419 and P1 Harmony, like P1 Harmony, I missed a lot of their set, so I don't really know. They were really good for the performances I saw, but I just didn't see a lot of their like talking stuff. But like iKON were just like, they haven't been to the United States in so long, so long, and so the audience was so excited to see them. They were so excited to be there. It was so good. I need to clear this off. The last thing I got, let me just finish this real quick and then we'll move on to the Korean address stuff. The last thing that I got was an aespa light stick, because when Monsta X canceled, a lot of people brought their monjingies, and I just was like at the K-pop store the next day, and they had the aespa light stick, and then we went to another K-pop store and they had the winter insert for the light stick, and I just had to get it. So I bought the light stick. This is what originally comes in it, this insert, but I changed it out for winter's insert because they had one left for sale, and I was like, well, it's just meant to be, right? So I had the aespa light stick for day 2. For day 1, I took my Super Junior light stick. So yeah, I had a light stick both days, and I had photo cards both days. Of course, who even am I? But yeah, that's everything I got from California. Let me get my Korean address box now. Also from California, Kai didn't make it, but the Kai, there was a Kai project manager who was still handing out their banners, and look how pretty. It's literally hollow, and then it has the Fan Chance to Peaches on the back. And we all just like, we saw her coming up the stands to our seats, and I like waved her over, and I was like, oh my gosh, please, I want one of those banners. They're so pretty. So yeah, I'm really excited that I made it, and then it survived the rain. God bless, honestly, God bless. So this is a package from my Korean address. If you've never seen, if you haven't seen my last Korean address video, I'll go ahead and link it, because I talk more about like how I use a Korean address and how like it works and stuff. So I won't go into it too much in this video, but I've been waiting for this to arrive, and I'm so excited. Yeah, so iKON came out. iKON were so good. They were definitely one of the best performances of the night, and people had like relaxed a little bit during the Momoland performance, so everyone was like, and the sun was going down by that point. It had stopped raining, so everyone was kind of like in a better mood, you could tell. people had like food and drinks in them, and so you could tell it was just like a little bit of a better attitude overall. I think a lot of people at that point were just kind of like, you know, we're here, we're gonna make the best of it, like, you know. Yes, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I don't even know where to start. I guess we'll start with this. This is the first package. So if you saw my last Korean address haul, I ordered the wrong Luca Lab products. So I just decided to order from Luca Lab to my Korean address, and that worked great because here they are. So I just kind of ordered more binders than I thought I would need just in case, because it is a process to get things from Korea. So just figured having a couple extra binders wouldn't hurt. This is what I got from Luca Lab. So I got 3 composition note binders. So I got the black and white classic one. I got another blue one, which is one that I already had, and then I got a pink one because I think these were the only 3 colors they had in stock. so that's why I bought these 3 colors. But yeah, I think it charged me a small shipping fee, and I bought from the global site, so I think they were probably a little more expensive than they like should have been, but oh well, it'll be okay. This is from a friend of mine who lives in Korea. God bless her heart, honestly. Actually, this is stuff from 2 friends of mine. It's just in the same package. Stop, not the young ones. This is so cute. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff in here. All these things. Wow. I hope this package reached you well. Thank you for the patience. Please let me know when you receive it. Stay safe. I miss you, Amina. And this is my friend's business card. So, yeah. Oh, she gave me some extras. So this is some Kihyun paper. Look how cute. Oh, I did a group order through Amina, and then I also bought some stuff from her. So she went to, like, I think it was Daiso, and she found all of these like really pretty hollow photo card sleeves, and so I sent her some money to buy me some. So yeah, she just bought me a bunch in different colors and different like styles. So there's like the star one, and then like the cross hollow, and then just like the normal hollow sleeves. So pretty. And then she also did a group order for Minhyuk's Flaun stuff. Is that how you pronounce it? Flaun. And I joined her group order. However, Paceable would not let me ship the skincare products abroad, so I just told them to take that out and just keep the photo cards. So these are the pouches that the cards come in. Don't ask me why I'm buying stuff for Minhyuk. I just decided I wanted to. Don't judge me for it, but let me see if I can get this out without... I don't even remember what these cards look like, to be honest, but I remember them being real pretty. Ooh, so this is one of the Minhyuk cards. I want to do like a whole page where I collect like other members besides Kihyun's like merch stuff, because there's just, or like collabs and stuff, because there's so much. Every member pretty much has like stuff like this, and so I don't know. The cards were real pretty, and she convinced me to join her group order and just get them, and I was like, you know what? You're already sending me other stuff anyways. It's no big deal. But then I was like, I need 3 cards so it looks good in my binder. So I don't remember exactly what skincare products I bought, but this is the second one. So pretty. So pretty, this card. And these are like Monster size photo cards, which is so nice. And this is the 3rd card. So yeah, Icon did a really great job. They were out there for too short of a period of time, honestly. They could have gone longer. They could have done more. I felt like their set was so short. But then Super Junior came out. And if you've been following my channel for a long time, you know that Super Junior used to be one of my alt groups. But Donghae has and always will be one of my alt biases. And I just love that man so much. and it was his birthday on the day that we were in LA. So his first birthday in Korea, he was on an airplane. And the second birthday was in America, at Camp LA when he was performing with Super Junior. So Super Junior had pretty minor issues, I feel like, but also, like, I know that Itook had some mic problems at one point, but their performances were so good, and it was just one of those things where, like, so many people were there who, like, weren't there for Super Junior, but I feel like it was a good performance and everyone enjoyed their performance. They also sang Happy Birthday to Donghae in my presence, and it was just like, after standing Donghae since 2009, I've literally stanned him since 2009, just seeing him in person, and the first time I see him in person I get to celebrate his birthday with him, like, insanity. Like, it was so good. But yeah, that's all that. And this is from my other friend who did a bunch of group orders, and for both Kihyun and Shape of Love, and I have been so excited to get all this stuff. This is a pop quiz. These are extra photo cards she sent me because she was like, here's the photo cards from your albums, and I was like, oh my gosh. I don't really need them, but I'll take them. Okay. Wow. Let me see if I can even remember what everything is. Oh, so some of this stuff is from Voyager. So these are the K-Town in-person lucky draws. She also ults Kihyun, and she went to the lucky draw event. And so I asked her to get me some cards. So this wasn't offered online, so it would have been really hard to get these cards without her help. So I am super grateful for my friend for going to that event for me. I mean, she was going for herself, but for also going for me, which is why it didn't feel that bad asking her, because I was like, you're gonna be there anyways, like, do you think you could do it for me? She actually asked me if I wanted one of the cards, and I was like, yeah. I do. So these are his K-Town lucky draws from Voyager era. Thankfully, they don't do offline only stuff anymore. Kihyun was like the last time, because Monsta X did online for K-Town, but yeah. And then these are, oh gosh, these are the set cards for Kihyun and Changyun for, is it Soundwave? I think it's Soundwave. But oh my gosh, I love these cards so much. They're both music video outfits, and just like, look at how freaking handsome they both are. So yeah, it has their names on the back. So this is if you bought 4 albums, you got these cards. I wish I could remember. I'll go ahead and write it on screen. This was so long ago, I don't remember, but this was a pop set I was missing. I joined one of her group orders because she did a video call with Kihyun, and then when she was packaging all of this up and sending me proof and stuff, I asked her, because I've been trying to find the last like pop set for Kihyun. I asked her if she had any extras from group orders, and she did. She had 1 extra set, and I was like, heck yes, now I can finish Kihyun before Youth comes out. So Voyager is officially all done. The other cards, so these Minhyuks belong to a friend of mine who was asking where I was getting my stuff from, and so I asked my friend, and I was like, do you mind picking up 2 of like Minhyuk lucky draw cards? So these are his lucky draw cards from Soundwave. So each member had 2 cards, a white back and a black back card, and then they had the set cards, which are like these. So this is the 2 Minhyuks for my friend, and then these are all of my cards. So I ended up with a lot of extras because I bought 8 albums. So we have both of Kihyun's. So Kihyun's black back and his white back. I feel like they should have done the Vibe version with the black back and the Everything version with the white back, but who am I to say that that's what Starship should have done. And then we have Changyun's black back card. Oh, so freaking pretty. And his white back card. And I also ended up with Hyungwon set and another Minhyuk set. So I thought I was gonna end up with Jooheon, because the way she made it, I think she pulled a lot of Jooheon when she went. but she didn't actually end up with that much Juhan. I ended up with Minhyuk and Youngwon, so I was expecting Juhan, and now I'm kind of sad I don't have Juhan because I have 4 of the 5, which is just not a way that I should live because I'm just gonna want Juhan. So maybe I'll try to find Juhan's lucky draws. I don't know. And then these are all of the cards from the albums. So these are all gonna go up for trade or sale on my trade sale Instagram. My friend was like, do you need any? And I was like, didn't you know that I also did like 8,000 group orders this era? So like I really don't need any. I think there's like 1 or 2 cards that my friend Carrie needs, who's the one who got the 2 Minhyuk cards, because I showed her a picture of all of the pulls and she mentioned that I think it was Minhyuk's everything she needs, but she mentioned that she needed like a couple of Minhyuk cards. I can't believe I struggled to pull Minhyuk's everything so much during Shape of Love, and I can't believe my friend pulled him 4 times. She was like, oh, I'm just gonna open up the albums. I never actually opened up your albums. Pulls Minhyuk's everything 4 times. So yeah, that's a stack of cards that's just gonna go up for sale on my trade sale Instagram. So if you're interested, please let me know. I'll try to post that this weekend. Get rid of them before Kihyun's comeback and before like the impending doom that is Monsta X's comeback. But yeah, I'm so grateful for my friend. I'm so happy to have all of these photo cards. I'm so excited to put them all away this weekend because it's a sorting PC weekend. So yeah, she held on to that stuff for me for a while and I appreciate her. This is new. So yeah, but definitely super grateful to both of my friends for that. And also I love this Youngwon fan. I'm so excited to have him. I have to figure out which of my 2 friends sent me that because yeah, that's cute. Kihyun merch, I think. Oh my gosh, look at him. So Kihyun came out with a doll a long time ago. I definitely was expecting a larger like merch release for this, but we're also not complaining because there was so much going on at this time. Look at him, he's so cute. But yeah, so freaking cute. And then you can take the shark head off. Oh, it unstraps here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you can unstrap him here and then just pull out the little hamster so they're 2 separate things. Kihyun's a genius. Kihyun's an actual genius. But yeah, this is Kihyun's little character here that he released, and he's so soft. He's so cute. We haven't had like a doll or like a plush release in so long because it's been so long since Tutokom was like a real thing. So this was really exciting that Kihyun released this. People hopped on it. It sold out so fast on Starship Square. I was like stressing purchasing my order, which like it's been a while, but I was like, I don't know. It sold out, like this version sold out pretty quickly. Everything sold out pretty quickly, and then they like oh gosh, he's not going back into the shark head. Kihyun, he's not going back. Oh, there he is. So there's that. So for day 2 of camp, I don't have that much more to say besides like it seemed to be a little better organized the second day. I was super late to day 2 and it just felt like there were so many more people like walking in. When I was walking in, was available for a while. I don't know if he's still available, but this is the mini one and he's so fluffy. I don't know why he's like so much fuzzier, but he's still really cute. Oh, can you still remove him? I don't know. The 2 new groups that we saw on day 2 were Epic High and aespa. And I got there like halfway through Momoland's set. No, and Chungha. Chungha was there too. So it was Chungha, Epic High, and aespa were the new groups. All flawless performances, first of all. Chungha released a new song at camp, and I was like, why would you do this to camp? But she released a new song, and I think, you know, she'd also probably prepared it for a while and thought that like more people were going to be in attendance. This is the keychain as well. So yeah, this is all of the Kihyun merch. I'm really happy to have this. I was not going to pay Gmarket shipping for this though. I like refused. I was like, they're going to make it like $800 for no reason. So I'm sending this to my Korean address for sure, but I'm so happy to have these things. I'm gonna put this keychain on my keys like immediately. I'm so excited about it. Side of things, we'll take a break from K-pop for a little bit, but I bought a bunch of Korean stickers and we're gonna open them now. But while I talk about day 2. So Chungha was I got there around Momoland's performance. Chungha was the first like new person I saw, the first person I saw like her entire set list, and she was incredible. Her vocals were so incredible. I didn't realize that she was from the US and lived here for like, what was it, like 8 years or something. We Googled it whilst we were sitting there. We were like, why is Chungha so good at English? Like so randomly. But I mean, I was a big fan of IOI. I like watched Produce, and seeing Chungha in person was just so cool. And she did have some major mic problems. She was like going good, going strong. We thought it was gonna be a strong like set, and then the next song, she had the worst feedback from her like in-ear. She was just like, it was bothering her. She was singing like off beat. She pulled her in-ears out to try and recover, and I just like don't think, it just seemed like she was having like a really tough time getting through the song. And then it was a little better later on, but man, the amount of in-ear problems, so bad. Just like simple ribbon stickers that are glittery. Of course they're glittery, because like, why not? But yeah, so she was really good. Like, besides the problem she had, everyone had mic problems, so like we're not putting Miss Chungha down for that. But these are the other ones I got. I got these mini like ribbon ones. They're so cute. So yeah, these are just for like decorating and stuff. I bought these like at the same time I bought a bunch of American stickers, and so I'm just getting them now. She was really good. Epic High, we randomly ended up getting floor tickets right before Epic High. So that was fun. So we moved down to the floor. All my FanCon merch. Oh my gosh. It doesn't look like that much, but you know that Highline would have charged me an arm and a leg for shipping for these. Oh my gosh. So this is from Ohoho Trip. Yeah, there was a lot released for this. I didn't buy everything, but I bought like pretty much everything. So let's start with the mask. Oh my gosh, I'm really excited about the mask actually. Yeah, so Epic High set we watched from the floor, and it was incredible. Epic High are just like the most incredible performers, and if you don't know, before Monsta X, Infinite were my ultimate group, and well, it was like Infinite and Super Junior for a while, and then it was like Infinite and Monsta X, and then now it's like just Monsta X and Stray Kids. But Epic High were the reason I got into Infinite. They have some of the most incredible music, and they are just such incredible performers, and like getting to see them live, like I was telling my friends, I was like, I'm not, because we were out getting drinks, and I was like, I'm not missing Epic High set. Like I'm not missing a second of Epic High set, like especially since we have floor now. Like I am going back for Epic High set. And so then Epic High comes out, and up until this point, artists were like, oh, you know, there were like some issues, and they were like casually like talking about it. This is the mask. I love that it's white. It's so pretty. But here's the face mask, and then there's a little like strap that comes with it. I would really love to wear this to a 1-0 concert, like so bad. But yeah, so they were like, they come out and they're just shading KAMP so hard. Like it's just so, I posted about it on Twitter, but it was just such a funny thing because, but yeah, so Tableau comes out, he's doing his introduction, and he's like shading KAMP hardcore. And then they go in and they perform One, which is my favorite Epic High song of all time. And I just like wanted to cry. I was like, this song is so good. Yeah, One and Fan are my two favorite Epic High songs ever. I love Fan and I love One. But hearing One live was just incredible. And then Born Hater was so good. I wish they had been there and Bobby could have done Hanbin's parts, because Hanbin originally is in that song as well, but yeah, and it was back when he was like still with Icon, and I wish that they had like Bobby do it, but Bobby was already on a plane back to South Korea, so like, ugh, such a waste. Like, that's one thing I really like obviously it wouldn't have worked out, and maybe this was originally planned. I would have loved to see some collabs between all the artists that were there. I think it would have been so fun. But, you know, we were just happy people showed up at this point. Tableau did a really good job of just making everybody feel like super seen about everything that had happened during the weekend. And I just like truly love him so much for that, for just like, you know, shading KAMP really hard. And like, he didn't even care. He broke every rule he could have while he was there. He like jumped off stage. He was hugging like the security guards. He just was doing it all. They were all doing it all, and they all just had such an amazing performance. This is the photo card binder. If you've ever purchased any of Monsta X's before, it's like, this is way bigger than Monsta X's. But yeah, so this is the photo card binder. So you can fit 4 cards on a page. And there's so many pages in here. One of them gets it, man. He gets it. And then the last performance of the night was aespa. And I was so excited to see aespa, and they really didn't disappoint. They really were so good, and I just like love them. They're so tiny in person. Like, they're just so small. The problems that aespa had, Epic High I don't think really had any problems. They just kind of like shaded KAMP the entire time, and then they didn't get to say goodbye. I don't know if that was planned or if KAMP was just like, you better get off our stage right now because we're so mad. I hope they didn't do that to Epic High. I hope that was just part of their plan, was to just not say bye. Here is the ID photo set, our favorite thing. I don't want to mess up the sticker one. Oh, I hope he made this easy to peel off. Oh, he did. No, he didn't. aespa were really good though. And overall, like, oh, he put them in holders though. I love him so much. I love him so much. Oh my gosh. He put them in holders. What a king, honestly. Thank you, Wano, so much. But yeah, aespa were super good. I'm really happy I saw them live, even if the circumstances weren't the best. aespa did have some problems though. Giselle was having some major like outfit malfunction, which is probably not KAMP's fault, but she just was pulling up her dress the entire time. And she just looked very uncomfortable performing in it, which is just such a shame, because like, I get that you want like your female idols to look good, but like feeling comfortable on stage I feel like is so important. So it was really sad. Also, the translator just ditched. She just didn't exist. So at one point, Karina was doing this, like, they were talking, doing their intro and whatever, and Karina was saying something along the lines of, like, it's been so long since we've been in LA, and nobody translated for her, and she was like, is there no translation? Would you like to go on a trip with me? Stop, he's so cute. Wow, why is he so cute? Why is he the cutest person in the entire world? I love Wano so much. But yeah, so she was like, is there no translation? And Giselle was backstage because she was having problems with her outfit, and she was like, I'll translate for you. And I was like, God bless Giselle, honestly. Like, she really stepped up, and she did the translating. And then after Giselle translated for Karina that one time, they didn't speak in Korean again. They just spoke in English the rest of the time. So that was kind of like where was the translator for the biggest act of the night? Like, most of the people there that night were there for aespa, but it was just so weird. It was like, where's the translator for aespa? Like, what? SM is for sure not bringing anyone back to the US again unless it's on their terms. This is the postcard set. Oh my god, he's so cute. Yeah. That was pretty much my thoughts. Overall, I had a good time. I'm glad that I still went, because I thought about just like not going. I did get a refund for both of my tickets, because if you don't know, KAMP sent out a bunch of free tickets, and I stupidly gave all of mine away. And then like a bunch of my friends like had extra tickets, and so I just ended up using their free tickets both days and getting full refunds. So considering I didn't pay any money for concert tickets, I just had to pay for everything else. But considering I didn't pay for concert tickets, like, you know, I feel like it had a lot of potential. If everybody had shown up, if all of the artists had shown up, I think it would have been a really, really fun event. And it's just such a shame that that's not how it worked out, because again, it could have been something like so amazing. Here's the back of these. His hair is so short in these. When did he cut his hair this short? This must have been like the only thing he really did during this time, because why was his hair so short? Let me have, this is like the last piece of, oh no, there's two things left. Oh no, this goes together. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, so this is the bracelet. I'm so excited. This is like, if you were to compare it to Monsta X's merch, this is like Wano's merch. Like something he designed. And it has like the, has this like logo there. It has this little smiley face he does. So cute. And of course, like all the Monsta X merch, it does come with a photo card. Because like Monsta X will design their own merch for fan cons, and then it always comes with a photo card. So this is the photo card it comes with. Last thing are the two photo card sets. I'm pretty sure that's it, right? There can't possibly be more stuff. Last time, I didn't buy the photo card set right away, and it sold out really fast, and I have yet to be able to find it for a good price, so I had to get it this time. I was like, yeah, I think I got everything. There was maybe like one or two things I was missing from this merch release, but you know, I was not going to find these for $20 each again. So here is the version A photo card set, and then all the backs are the same. These are so cute. I only saw that there's 5 of them, but I guess I could use a 10 pocket. I don't know, we'll have to see, but yes. His hair is so short. I can't get over how short his hair is here. Speaking of merch, Monsta X No Limit merch just shipped today. So that'll be at my Korean address. I think it actually got delivered, to be honest. So maybe I'll get that soon too. But this is version B, and then that's the back of them. 2, 3. Yeah, so there's 5. Very cute. So that was a lot. I feel like there was a lot in this package. I was thinking that it wouldn't take that long, but I guess I bought a lot of stuff. But yeah, that is everything that I got in Los Angeles and from Korea at the same time. There is so much stuff I'm surrounded with right now. I just like can't even believe how much stuff there is. But wow, yes, this was so fun. I overall had a good time at camp. Was it the best time? No. Would I do it again? Would I trust camp again if they were to come back? Also, not really. You know what? If Starship gave camp a second chance, I would consider it, considering how pissed off they were. But if Starship wasn't sending anyone and SM wasn't sending anyone, I would not go to camp. Like I said, I think it had a ton of potential to be an incredible, incredible event. But that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye-bye.